Good evening, gentlemen. It's been some time. How are we? Let me just make sure everything is okay. Just checking everything. Everything is okay. Yeah, I'm coming through. I've got it there. Yeah, all done. All done. Yes, gentlemen, how are we on this Sunday evening? I've just changed my headset. Still don't know if I can get co-coms on. We'll have to figure this out before Tuesday. But yeah, here we are. I'm back after a weekend in Blighty last weekend. It's super expensive as well. Just why we're here. We are round 8, I believe. Belgium sprint and a feature race, one shot quali, as is the format on Sundays. Let me get to the standings. We've got Stiggy on 330. Noodles has closed in slightly on 320. Little Pigeon on 283. Rostock on 272. So all still to play for with, I believe, bear with me. I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 races left, including tonight. So all still to play for, really. So yeah, we left it on Rostock at 272, Manic on 236, Pirate Danny 210, Farways 182, Arman 170, who's actually been on fire since he's joined the Legacy division. Jay Tyler sliding down every week as he will on 161, Scotty MT 154, Rumpski, I believe it's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Rumpski. 126, Famous Wayne 111 along with Ratigan. Dale, Grim Sleeper on 99, Hassan 97, Zoltan 92, Brasco 66, shout out to Brasco, I believe he's not racing tonight. Tuck is another one who's not racing tonight. He's on 51, 49 Matt F1, Voltex 46, Entron 45 along with Exkonski, or Konski, let's call him that, Crumpets on 33, Bab on 28, Frank on 15, Wiggy on 13, Diablo on 11, Plumunk on 3 and all the rest on 0, as I believe they are reserves. Now, the championship leaders are Williams, currently on 522. The AlphaTauri Racing Bulls are on 466, so a bit of a decent gap there to Williams. Ferrari on 395, so Ferrari are going to have to, and Alpine are on 391. They're in a little group of themselves in second and third. They're going to have to make some decent finishes to make it interesting, because currently they've got a bit behind. Aston Martin on 347, McLaren on 324, then a long way back to Mercedes on 274, 265 Red Bulls, 244 Haas bringing up the rear as Sauber on 183. So they are your stand-ins. Let's get into the stream. Let me know if I'm coming through, or best if I share the stream. That would be a good idea also, so everyone knows that I'm back. Everyone knows that I'm back. Where are we? Where are we? Legacy. There we go. So that is everybody. That's it all tagged. Bear with me. I've got a DM there. Bear with me, I've just got to sort my DTS. Get my DTS all sorted. So, yes, we've got two people in the chat currently. We're going to get any more in. Got 17 in the lobby tonight, I believe, who are racing. But, yeah, no one's commented on the chat yet. They've got two people watching, so unless we get any more in, I'm just going to mute myself because there's no point me chatting. No point me chatting if it seems like I'm chatting to myself. So once we start I've gone through the standings. Once we start getting more people in the chat, then I'll come back. How are you, Stiggy, mate? How are you, bud? Stiggy, you know what I'm going to do? Let me just invite you. Turn my stream down. I'm just going to invite you into my chat for a minute, Stiggy, and let's see if we've got this all sorted. Because, yeah, it's been madness. Let me just get you into the chat, mate. There's your invitation, mate.
Hi, mate.
Hello, Stiggy. How are you, bud? Yeah, I sorted
Good,
out,
thanks.
mate.
You can hear me. I'm just going to put the mic on, make sure I can hear myself. Ah, it is working. Great news. It's good.
Bam,
Right.
bang
Loud and
on,
clear. You got a
bang
new
on.
mic or something?
No, basically, I think my mic comes through my PlayStation control pad. To be honest with you, mate, it was just my headset was. I think my headset was a bit damaged, but I'm just sitting
Oh,
here.
I see.
It's a standard pair of
Like,
my
like Apple earphones or some shit, yeah.
Yeah, mate, just sitting there with a pair of
Yeah,
them.
fine.
That I got
Fine,
free on
fine.
the flight. That I got free on the flight when I flew to London last week. So I've got them
It's
plugged
not
in,
bad,
mate.
mate. I bet they sound horrendous, don't they?
No, you're coming through really, really clear, mate. Better than you were with the
Wow.
other ones.
Bloody hell, Christ.
So at
That's
least
a
we're all
good effort, that
sorted. We're
is.
all sorted for Tuesday
Yeah,
now. But
mate, good
anyway, look,
news.
I'll let you crack on and get yourself prepared for tonight. Good luck,
It's
mate.
alright, you're free to ask some questions while I'm here, I don't mind. You want to, I can catch up on what's happened, whatever you want to do. I've got time before we start the race, so.
Yeah, no, I tuned in. I've been following the standings and all that. So I was just saying, maybe you had a bit of a bad race last week because I could see the group have clawed themselves back on you slightly.
Well, actually, no.
Yeah,
I think quite the contrary. Actually, I think at the Japan race, I won the sprint and finished second in the main race, I
oh,
believe.
there you go.
I'm trying to work out. I think it's basically it's actually. I think the only person that gained on me was Noodle, was by about like 2 points or something. I'm just trying to pull up the standings. I know there was one race recently where I had a blunder. I'm just trying to work out which one it is.
I
It
think it
wasn't
was
Japan.
my last stream, not last
China,
week, the week
yeah,
before.
China. I finished fifth and 12th. No, that was is that quality? Yeah, sprint. I finished fifth and 12th in China, so I had a bit of a shit result.
So maybe that's where it's come from then, because I do remember the other
Um,
week he was like more than 50 points in front, but it's closed. It's
yeah,
closed
so
quite a bit now.
it's mainly been. I'll be honest. Noodles is actually the problem here because Noodles is that was a nice voice crack that was for the stream. Yeah, Noodles came second. So he had a bit of a shit sprint race, but because of the difference in points between first and second in the main race, he basically clawed all those points back and then some. So
Okay.
he had there was a net gain for Noodles on me in the overall in Japan, but a lot of other people kind of like lost out, I think.
Okay.
But I know that that's not really the problem.
But yeah, I've
But
seen this. There's still quite what we got. I've said it earlier in the stream. We've got 5 races left, including tonight. So it's all still
it
to
is
play for.
close. It really
All
is. No,
still to
it
play
really is
for.
close.
I think you got
Yeah.
from you. I think I see from you. down to Manic in 5th or 6th. Yeah, look, I've got the standings here. Look, so we've got, like, for example, look, we've got you on 330, and then we've
Yeah.
got Manic down in 5th on 236. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's 90 something points behind. But
It's
it's
all to pay for, though. I
when
mean,
you're
you got to
getting
remind this.
50 points for a win and you're getting sprint points as well.
Yeah, I think it's. I think it's something like 67 or 68 points an offer in a race weekend because of the fast laps. I don't know if there's one in the sprint or not, but I don't think it was on the main race. But yeah, so
Yeah, because I can see Noodles is only 10 points behind you currently, and that was
yeah,
50
yeah,
odd
yeah.
points the other week.
Well, yeah, it's because I mean he had a much better result than me. His time out in China was much better than mine, and he made it work in the race. I mean, China Noodles came second in the main race, and finished in front of me in the sprint. And again, I mean, it was just like kind of, and again, he beat me in one of the races in Mexico. So Noodles has been up there. It's been really close. I mean, Danny, I think for sure, actually, I think more recently has been the more formidable. Um, has been the more formidable driver
But
more
he hasn't
recently
raced. He
in
hasn't
terms. So he
raced.
hasn't raced.
I've just
He
seen
hasn't
Stocker's
raced.
comment. Stocker's
They're
hoping
just
that
to
you
each
and
other out.
Noodles take each other out
Yeah,
tonight.
there's a Stocker a couple of occasions now. Stocker's kind of said that his championship's over, but and then recently realised that actually it isn't because of my blunders in specifically Portugal was one, China was another, and you know Stocker like last weekend. I don't know if you saw the stream or not, but basically it was him and Noodles and me for the win. Final lap at Japan. They both overtook me into turn one. Noodle was on the inside. It was kind of like it was just got back to dry conditions. So there was a dry line. We're all on slicks, but the outside of that was still wet. And basically, Noodles was on the inside of Stocker. You know, and obviously Stocker had to not avoid, but give Noodles space, which then put Stocker on the wet stuff. So and the Stocker just went really out. You know, so yeah, it was.
Yeah, especially.
It's been a really competitive championship. Even then, I mean, you know, you've got Noodles has only won 2 races. He said, you know, I've only won one. You know, I've only actually won one race. You know, over the line, like over, you know, it's mad. So yeah, it's been really weird. But yeah,
Yeah, it's been
I'm gonna
fairly
take
spread
off
out
now.
anyway.
But yeah,
So, all right then,
I'm
Stiggy.
gonna
Listen,
take
good
off.
luck
Gotta get it
tonight.
loud and clear.
Yeah,
Good luck on
that's
comms,
good.
and I'll
We
see
can
you soon.
sort that out. We sort that out on Tuesday, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, but let me
All
get
right.
to the
Yeah, yeah.
chat now. All right then,
Sounds
bud.
good. See you, mate.
Have a good
Bye.
one. See you. Bye bye. So nice to hear from Stiggy as always. So we got in the chat, we got Stiggy Rostocker. How are you, buddy? Hope you're well, mate. Mr. Jeffries Ratagon. How are you, mate? Hassan, thank you. Little Pigeon, bang on. How are you, mate? Hola, buddy. Who we got in here as well? We got Rostocker again. We got hello, Mr. Pirate Danny. How are you, mate? How are you, mate? Hello, bruv. How are you, alright? How are you, mate? Sent Marie a nice video from all of us. It's my brother's wife's birthday today. Happy birthday to Marie. And when he gets in the chat, it's also Rumpsky's birthday today as well. So even though we've got it in the Discord, let's throw up a few happy birthdays to Rumpsky. I'm sure he does race in this, or is it on Tuesday he races? I can't remember. No, I'm not sick, mate. I'm not sick again, Diablo. I'm not, mate. Maybe a little bit in the head, but yeah, apart from that. There we go. We've got Alexander James Willoughby. He's now in the lobby. Old Mr. Alexander himself, expecting Mikolenko. How's it going? Oh, we've gone to Ukrainian now. Old Mikolenko. Yeah, normally Miguel. Last week I was just Mick the Prick. I was back in the UK. Absolutely. This time last week I was absolutely steamboat.com, not gonna lie. Drinking in the Wetherspoons. I can't be drinking in other places because the prices in the UK are absolutely extortionate, mate. Absolute. I don't know how you boys, those of you that do live in the UK, and especially, I suppose it's all the same in the UK, but especially anyone that lives in and around London. My God, it's so expensive. I was there 4 days. 4 days we were there. Spent, well, I don't want to know how much I spent, but yeah, it was well over €1,000, I think, and it was just wow, absolute crazy, mate, crazy. So yeah, those that do live further down south, I don't know. I just can't. Yeah, I don't know how you do it. It's absolutely impossible. So we got iLinks piece. So we've got Links. He's a new one in here tonight. We've got your same old regulars. I'm sure Bab's a reserve driver, but he's in the lobby tonight. We've got Hassan. Hassan and Link's piece are now teammates. I think I did see a post about Link's becoming Hassan's new teammate. We've got Matt F1 UK and Pirate Danny. Stephen, how are you, buddy? How are you, mate? I'm all good, mate. I'm all good. Estoy muy bien. Muy bien. Oh, and we're on the clock and we're going down. We have 17, I do believe. And that's what I see. So, as you should know by now, Sundays, one shot quali. Fantastic track, Spa-Francorchamps. Absolutely love this track. Absolutely love it. One of the OGs. I was just saying, yeah, it was good, mate. Had decent weather, was quite surprising. Didn't rain. I was walking around with my sunglasses on all the time. It was nice, bright, chilly, but bright sunshine down in London. But yeah, it was really nice. Caught up with some family, caught up with some friends, caught up with my son, which was the most important. But yeah, just went Monday, done a bit of tourism as you do. Went to go and see Tower Bridge, went to the Tate Modern. That weren't me, that was more for the wife. St Paul's Cathedral, and then back to Witherspoons, mate. I spent half my time in Witherspoons. I went in one calf, they wanted £15, I think it was, for egg, bacon, sausage, beans, one of each. Went into Witherspoons, 2 egg, 2 bacon. I walked past Loftus Road, mate. Yeah, I was in Shepherd's Bush, mate. I was in Witherspoons Saturday morning when we had all the QPR fans in there getting ready to go to the QPR game against Sheffield United, which sadly we lost 2-1. But yeah, as I was saying, two sausage, 2 bacon, 2 egg, 3 hash browns, beans, 2 slices of toast, like £6.50. So yeah, it was bang on. And the other gaff wanted like £15. It's ridiculous. But yeah, it was good, mate. It was good. But to be honest with you, for 4 days, I was happy to get home. I was happy to get back to Spain, mate, to be honest with you. I had a bit of madness with my flight there. Didn't get to my hotel till like 4:10 in the morning. Yeah, it was like freezing cold. Right, so we are off. Let's get the telemetry up. Lap delta details. All should be on the soft tyre. So here we go now. We've gone board with Links actually. He's just gone through La Source. Just cut on the rundown now to El Rouge and Radion. Fully committed. So there's a slight little lift there, I believe. Fully committed there. Opens up DRS down the Kemmel Straight. We've got Stocker currently in first. There we go. Hits the brakes about 50-60 metres through Les Coms. Yeah, fairly attacking through there. We'll stay off the exit curb here. There you go, that's nice. Gets it slowed down for Ravage. Just begging you here now to get on the throttle. Gets it tucked over to the right through the corner with no name. Nicely, gets nicely on the power on the exit. On the way down now to Pouhon. You need full commitment through Pouhon. Stay off that inside curb. It'll spin you out. I think you had to have a slight little lift out there. Been a fairly decent lap so far. He's currently sitting in 9th, ball out 8th now for Links, just in front, slightly in front of his teammate. Now this is where you pick up all your time. You need to get a decent exit here through Stavelo, because it will cost you time all the way down this straight. You need to go full beans through Blanchimont. Does he lift? Nah, he's flat out through Blanchimont. Now you want to pick your braking point. About 90 metres there was for Links. Through the bus stop chicane. Got a bit too squirrely on the exit there, I believe. Took a lot of curb, and Noodles. We stuck on that whole lap with Links there, as he's the new driver. So we've got Noodles, followed by Pigeon, followed by Stockard, Pirate Danny, Stiggy, Hassan, Trouser. Bab was DNF, DSQ from the session. I remember that, Stephen. I remember that very well. So we've got Hassan Toya, we've got Trouser, we've got Farwaz, Links, Entron, Exkonski, Diablo will be quite disappointed with his lap there, down in 12th, I believe. We've got Beaton in 13th, Matt in 14th, Ratigan, Bab, Grim. Where is Arman. I've noticed Arman's not racing tonight. And now we've got 20 people. I was back on. I showed 17 when we went in. So here you go. Going to go to the sprint. 8 laps in the sprint. Remember, it's a very, very long lap around Spa. Yeah, I remember that though, Stephen. Yeah, I remember. Are we talking about the... we're talking about when some certain driver was hanging at the back and made the safety car stay out another lap. I remember that very well. I actually posted it on Facebook and then got a DM. What are you putting my league? What are you putting my league on Facebook for? Well, sort your drivers out. Oh, cars are going up and down on the track. But yeah, it's by the by. And yeah, it doesn't exist no more, that league. So no wonder why. But it's all good. It's all good. What about the other one, Stephen? Does the other one still go? HOR? Here we go on formation lap. Let's get everything up. Let's get the telemetry up. You don't need lap delta. Let's try and look at the tyres. Ooh, Noodles. Noodles, Farwaz, Links, Entron. Vamos, Egolf. How are you, buddy? Entron, Ratagan and Matt F1 UK have all opted to go for the soft tyre. All the rest are playing it kind of safely on the medium. So Noodles going on that soft tyre can maybe stave off any attack that will come from Pigeon, Stocker, Pirate, Danny. Farwaz is going to want to show the 2 Williams boys. The 2 Williams have both gone attacking. So we'll have to see how that plays out during the race. But yes, Egolf, Vamos, flying in DTS at the minute. I've just got confirmation. I don't know if you've seen in our chat, mate. We've got Taylor Danny racing for us again on Wednesday, as sadly Brasco can't race. Don't even know where it is this week. Where's the race this week at DTS? Been a little bit disconnected from everything. Vamos, guys, you know. Yeah, he confirmed. I said, yeah, he confirmed about an hour ago that he could definitely race tonight. So Bahrain, there you go. Yeah, I did actually glance at it. Then yeah, Bahrain. So as we go, we're going to jump on board the room. No, it said 17 again, but when I was going through the standings, it said 20. What happened there? I don't know what's happened there. They're saying the soft can make it. There's a turn up for the books, but they're going to be absolutely screaming at the end. They'll be screaming at the end of them 8 laps. Jump on position change. Just coming through Blanchimont now. Noodles. Oh, wait. Noodles, where are you going there, sir? All for the fun and games, eh? We'll jump on board the Grim. Going to bring up the rear. And then we will go on and we will start the race, I believe, on Rostocker. Because I do want to see the advantage that Noodles gets over Pigeon and Rostocker. So we'll keep an eye on this. So we're currently sitting on board with the legend that is Rostocker. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we are a go, round 8, sprint. Doesn't get the greatest to start, but he's got a decent. Rostocker's already gone up the inside of Little Pigeon. It's all fairly clean. Oh, Stiggy gets very close to the barrier there. Very close to the barrier there. Rattigan's lost out 1, Eskonski's lost out 2. Manic lost out 1. There you go. Stocker's already on the back of Noodles, and then them soft tyres ain't done exactly. Oh, we got Eskonski's now down 6. He's had a moment. We're going to see if Stocker could put it around the outside of Noodles. Remember, Stocker is actually Noodles' team principal in DTS. So Noodles doesn't want to get up to any shenanigans here as if he gets sacked. You're getting sacked in the morning. Sacked in the morning. So I wonder what happened to it. He's still going. Has he got a full wing? Let's have a look at that. Yeah, he's got both end plates on. So it looks like he maybe just had a little spin there. So it's all kind of status quo at the minute, apart from Stock and Pigeon changing positions. The top 6 are as they were. Farwaz has only made up 1 position. You would want to think that them soft tyres would have done a lot more than what they actually have done. And that same there goes for Noodles as well. Noodles would have been hoping them soft tyres would have got him more of a half a second gap in this first lap. But Farwaz now, he's getting right on the back of Hassan Toya. Is he going to be making a move down to the Bishop chicane with Matt F1 UK? He's already at 4 places. But yeah, it is. Oh, he gets very close there, Farwaz. Just kind of has to adjust his steering there slightly. And that's where the soft tyres make up their gains. Look, that's where the soft tyres make up their gains. Through them slow, but oh, there's a bit of a moment there on the exit. There's Noodles. But this is where Stocker's going to be hoping now to get that position back, because he should have DRS now. Fantastic corner that is. Rouge and Radier. Here we go now down the Kemmel Straight. Is he going to gain on Noodles? Or does Noodles use them soft tyres to pull himself a decent bit of a gap? He's got his light flashing, so he's turned off his ERS. And Rostocker can see that. But he's bound to have a slide very soon with Noodles, as he always does. Rattigan, 3-second warning on lap 2. He's the first man to pick up a penalty. Links Peace is the driver who's lost the most currently. He's down 4 positions. Sitting on board with Pigeon. Hassan and Stiggy have swapped positions, albeit that must have been DRS aided. Like I said earlier on, guys, including tonight, this is 5 rounds left. So 4 rounds left after tonight. Wardat flicks Stiggy's thinking, because he's actually in championship mode, but then his championship rival, who's 10 points behind, is currently sitting in first place in this sprint. So, if I believe correctly, he could be within 1 or 2 points. If it stays as it is now, he could be within 1 or 2 points by the time this sprint finishes, but not if Stocker and Pigeon have anything to say about it. Because Stocker's a hell of a lot closer now. Let's see the exit he gets. Noodles, not as great as last time. These 4 tenths now, that was 6 tenths last time. The lap time was absolutely tumbling. Oh, we got caution. That's a blue car off track. That's Bab, I do believe. Bab's had a moment. You want to jump back on board here. Pigeons all over the back of Rostocker. Could Noodles be losing 2 positions? Hassan's now fell out the DRS window of Pirate Danny. So could Noodles be losing 2 positions? I'm sure he will be. And will Pigeon be going for a double? Rostocker's already turned off. But so had Pigeon as well. So we've got 4 currently. Stiggy wants to try and make this 5 as soon as possible. Diablo gets a 3-second time penalty, down in 12th place. Farwaz, Trouser now may feel he wants to clear Farwaz as soon as possible and get onto the back of Hassan. Oh, speaking of Hassan, Hassan's at a moment coming out the corner with no name. Found himself in the barrier. He wants to stay out the barrier there. He's going to damage his wing. He's still got his full wing intact, so it's a recovery job now for Hassan, who now finds himself down 10 places. So still, as we were from that last overtake, it's Stocker now finds himself the car in front, but he's got nice. They're all the front lot all kind of got a decent chunk of ERS. We're going to sit on board with Stiggy, because Stiggy's now pulled himself into DRS now. So it's going to be Farwaz is the one that needs to get his boots on and try and pull himself into DRS. Otherwise, he's going to come under attack from Trouser and Entron. And here goes Trouser now getting himself as close as he can. But Stiggy took Pirate Danny on the exit of. Did Pirate Danny have a moment at the exit of the bus stop chicane? This is a very weird place to really overtake someone there. So we're going to jump on board here now with Stiggy, and we're going to see this all kick off in front. But maybe I'll actually flip to Noodles, and then we're going to see Rostocker. He's going to go for a move on Pigeon. Pigeon's not burning any ERS. Stocker was in the hot lap. I don't think Noodles is going to be close enough to get his move done. And as we was talking back there, Trouser and Farwaz, they're going at it again too wide through the chicane. But Trouser now has got the inside line. And they're still going side by side. A little bit of bangage there. I think that Firewise may still have a little bit of life left in his tyres, but that banging has now put them back again to 1.4 behind. And you've got Entron right on the back of Trouser also. So the lap, and just like that, 4 laps are gone. We're halfway through the sprint race. So we've got Stocker currently up 2 places. Stiggy's now 1 place behind his championship rival. Well, he's got quite a few more rivals, but the driver that's closest to him is Noodles. He's only got himself 1 place behind him now, so that does Stiggy a lot of favours. Where a few laps ago, he was in like 6th for Stiggy, and Noodles was in 1st. So just goes to show how quickly it can all change. Caution sector 2, I believe that's it. Gonski's had another moment. Yeah, I believe that's round coming to Stavolo, so it's going to cost him big speed, and he's lost his front wing. So we're going to jump on board with Stiggy here now because he seems to be a lot closer. There's going to be a battle right to the finish now between these guys. But I don't know what happened to Pirate Danny there. Pirate Danny maybe had a bit of a moment there. Exponski picks up 3-second warning. I think he'll ready to pack up and go again for the feature race. They're all in hot lap mode now. He's Pirate Danny chasing down Stiggy, but I believe Stiggy's in. Pigeon got the move back down on Stocker. Oh, Stocker takes a lot of curve there. So it's just about now biding your time, recharging, especially with the Kemmel Straight being as long as it is. You don't really want to be the car in the lead on going on to the last lap, because you're just going to get absolutely swamped. And look at that, Dale up 6, Matt F1 up 5, a great race there them two. Trouser slowly but surely getting himself into position. He's took Firewise now, and he's put a little bit of a gap between him and Firewise. The Trouser's hoping he can join the back of this pack in time for the last couple of laps. He's not going to get it this time round, which is 1.5. It's a lovely exit through Stavolo, or a big rundown now through Longchamont and the bus stop chicane. So let's jump on board with Pirate Danny, who's hounding all over the back of Stiggy at the moment through Longchamont. Stiggy, you can see Stiggy's now flipped off his ERS, sorry. Ooh, just gets it slowed down. He has a big squirm, the Stiggy. Trousers caught a lot now. Trousers just caught up half a tenth. So half a second, half a second. And he's got himself into that DRS now as Trouser, and he's dropped Firewise. So is that bad news for Noodles? Because are these soft tyres starting to go off? 5 laps old. Trouser got the DRS, so this is going to pull Trouser along. I don't think anybody's going to be making a move here. I think we're playing a tactical battle at the minute. Entron takes Firewise, so Firewise's tyres may be wearing off, but Entron's also on the soft. So these two battling is only going to help Manic out, but Manic has fell out 1.3. Oh, we see Pirate Danny there went slightly deep. So he's on 1.2 now. He wants to get himself back into that DRS. Fully committed through Pouon. Oh, he goes very wide there, Danny. May have got a warning for that unless he would have lifted. But he's on 94% ERS, Danny. So Danny's sitting pretty. So is Stocker. Beaton picks up a 3-second time penalty. We don't need that. Let's get rid of that. And Pigeon is now 7 cents. Got a decent chunk of gap now. But Stocker's burning. Stocker wants to pull back within the time. This is where Noodles may struggle now. I did say at the beginning of the stream that these soft tyres may be screaming by the end. And as Trouser done it again, has he got himself back in? Caught up a lot of time there, the Trouser. I don't think he'll have DRS. Yes, he does. So Trouser's getting himself right in this battle now. Lap 7, we're on the penultimate lap now. Slightly had to readjust there. On board Pirate Danny going up. There's 6-7 tenths between the front 3. So depending on who's held on to their ERS, Trousers, got DRS, so the Trousers going to drag himself along. There you go, Stiggy on Noodles. I think Noodles is struggling now slightly on them soft tyres. So Stiggy's now got himself in front of Noodles. That's what he wants to do. I think Stocker has just been biding his time, but Pigeon's no mug. Pigeon's no mug. He may be able to stave this off, but Stocker needs to get as close to him as he can. But the last few laps coming round the Kemmel Straight up to through the source, he's been 6-7 tenths in front. Oh, Pigeon has a big moment. Oh, he's just... How has he kept hold of that? We was on board with Pigeon there. How has Pigeon kept hold of that? Wow. Ooh, I think Pigeon's driving a little bit nervous now. And what that's done, has bunched the actual pack up. That's not what Pigeon wants, because Pigeon's going to be coming under hella fire on next time they go down the Kemmel Straight. He could lose 2-3 positions, could Pigeon. But I think Pigeon, currently after what just happened there, he'll be happy losing 2-3 positions, because he would have lost 6 or 7 or 8. Oh, I think Pirate Danny's got himself a 3-second time penny. I don't think he can really... Yeah, he can do, because he's side by side now. That's going to hurt Danny quite a lot. It's going to drop him behind Trouser. He may feel that he can get that removed. Trouser's watching all of this play out in front of him. He's kind of now pulled 8 tenths between the two of them, though. I think this is where Stocker goes for Pigeon now. He's got a great exit and he's staved off from Stiggy. So I think this is Stocker now for the race win, the sprint win. I don't think Stiggy's going to have enough. Stiggy and Noodles has gone back in front of Pirate Danny. Poor Trousers found himself with a bit of an absolute battle going on in front of him, as it seems to every week, so he can't really get a... He loves it. This has been the season of DRS trains for Manic. He absolutely loves them. He loves it. But I think, me personally, unless anything major happens, this, apart from Danny dropping down due to his penalty, because he could get Noodles on the exit of Stavilo down the back straight. Danny's actually flashing red on the fuel as well. They all are. Well, no, Noodles is not. But Pirate Danny and Trouser are actually flashing red on their fuel gauges. I think the front three are all pretty much done. So we're going to jump on board. We've got Noodles in saving mode. This is where I think he can let Danny go, because I think he knows that he's going to get the... Very great. He goes Manic for a great double. He's had to pull out the throttle. Is he going to go with Danny inside? No, he's not. Is he going to try and cut Manic's... Oh, Manic's got through. He's got through. Noodles. Manic's very lucky there. Manic's lucky that Noodles ghosted him, as he'd have been driving right into the side of Noodles. But there you go. We've got Stocker, followed by Pigeon, followed by Stiggy, followed by Trouser, followed by Noodle. At the moment, Danny in 6th. I don't know if he can get that 3-second penalty removed. I'm not too sure. He done well there, Matic, mate. Especially with all of that carnage going off in front of you, mate. Noodles, Pirate Danny, Entron, Farwaz, Matt F1 UK, Bab, Lynx, Hassan Toya, kept on going. Even though he had that big moment, I think it was a poo on. Dale, Diablo will hope for more than 14th. Bratigan, beaten, and Exkonski. Big massive shout out to Exkonski, who has kept his head down after the first lap and carried on going. You're going to get the fastest lap? Oh, we didn't see. I don't think he did. So we're going to have a look now. Bab got the driver of the day from the game. I will go for the sprint. I will go for the sprint. I will go driver of the day for the sprint. I will go Matt F1 UK. He didn't get a point, bless him. Well, he will in the Discord, but started 14th. Big shout out to Bab as well. Bab started 16th. But Matt F1 UK, he will get my driver of the day. And yeah, even though he's not in the stream, I don't think. That's the start of. Oh, it is absolutely lashing it down. Damn. Here we go, another one-shot quality. But yeah, as I was just about to say there, I should only really give drivers of the day to people who actually come into the stream, you know. But we're going to have a word with the admins. I know, Manic, you're listening, but we need to get something done about these drivers of the day, mate. We should let a point be awarded for commentators' driver of the day from next season onwards. Make it absolutely worth something, us commentators picking a driver of the day. And you can either go 2 points, get a point for the game driver of the day and a point for the commentator's driver of the day. I think that'd be a decent thing to start having. So let's go and have a look at the tyres. So we've got Entron's the only one on the intermediate tyre. So let's see how Entron gets on during this comms. Got that enabled. So we're currently sitting on board with Hassan, who's currently in 10th, but now moving up the board. Must have had a great Radion and El Rouge. Rouge and Radion. Now pushed himself up into 6th, and the two Haas boys are lying astern again, as they were in the previous quali. I think Trouser may have already invalidated, I'm not too sure. Well, no, he's climbing up the leaderboard now as Trouser, but he was down. Pirate Danny was down at the bottom somewhere as well, but he's now climbing up the leaderboard. Currently sitting on board with Hassan. We've got Hassan down on a little twitch going into Rivage. I don't think the Inters were the tyre to be on for Entron. Finds himself at the bottom of the pack, apart from Konski, but I think Konski may have invalidated. I'm not too sure. Hassan's now got himself up into 6th, coming through Pouon now, very gingerly through Pouon. Little Pigeon's currently in 6th. We've got Stiggy currently in 1st, followed by Noodles, followed by Stocker, followed by Pirate Danny, but it's all still to play for. Still got a long way to go in this lap. Hassan now has got himself up into 5th. Tyler, his teammate Lynx, is going up and down the leaderboard like a yo-yo. We've got the two racing bulls. Alpha Tower is lying astern in 6th and 7th. We've got Noodles, and we've got basically it's always them, isn't it, really, to be honest with you. I'm no disrespect to anybody else, but Stiggy, Noodles, Stocker, Pirate Danny, always fluttering about. Pigeon would have hoped for a bit more. He's there in 6th. Maybe this is just quali, mate. Maybe the race is different. We'll see. Gaz. But Noodles currently sitting in pole. Stiggy's just took it back off, and Miss Stiggy does take it back by the absolute finest of margins. Half a second in front of Stocker, the Rain Master. But look at Stiggy and Noodle. Wow, it's going to be a right ding-dong battle. So we've got Stiggy followed by Noodles, followed by Stocker, followed by Pirate Danny, Little Pigeon, Trouser, Bab, Hassan Toya fell off slightly towards the end of the lap. Maybe he didn't have as much top-line speed in his car as the others. Because what people may have done also, if the race is going to be dry, they was racing in that treacherous weather on a dry setup. So we got as far as Hassan, didn't we? Followed by Farwaz, followed by Link Peace, Beaton, Matifon UK, Ratigan, Grimsleeper, Entron, Exkonski, and Diablo. Entron didn't set a lap, for example. Maybe he had a quali ban, I'm not too sure. He was on the Inters, wasn't he, as well? And then invalidations were Konski and Diablo. So let's see what conditions, because I didn't see that rain coming at all. Not that I was really looking at the clouds, but very shocked to the system when I see the rain. All right, so yeah, it's absolutely lashing it up. Right, just waiting for everybody to get their setups on. I'm gonna go and get myself another drink, and I'll be back. Now it's time to see, as we've not looked yet. No, I'm all good, I'm all good, I'm all good. Let's see what tyres people have on. There we go, all on the wet, apart from Hassan on the inters. I don't know what the weather's saying. I don't know if it's going to clear up. It looks very heavy at the moment. So yeah, was this a punt worth going for Hassan Toya? We'll have a look. Only on board with Stiggy, but we'll jump on board with Hassan, see how he's handling. Even though you're not going to be full pelt at the minute, are you? So then that disables DRS, as you know, so there won't be no DRS down the Kemmel Straight. So it's all going to be about, even though it's very easy and much more in the rain as well, it's all going to be about maintaining your ERS. So you can, now you're going to have to use that to make your overtakes down. Bab looks like he's sliding about everywhere. I think he may be doing that on purpose to get a bit of heat into his tyres. If it stays like this, oh, and a bit too much swerving there from Bab, it was bound to happen. We see him purposely sliding the car, or if that was a setup issue, I don't know, but it was definitely bound to happen. I know you're trying to get heat in the tyres, Bab, but be careful because you've just spun the car. You just spun the car and now your tyres are going to be red up. I don't know, but Stiggy has just invalidated, so he's further back in his pit bar, and so is Noodles. And Stocker's going to see that. Beaton's disqualified. We're just waiting for Bab to come through and get himself in his box. And we're going to actually sit on board with Ross Stocker. As you can see slightly there, they're set back, and we've got 4 lights, we've got 5 lights, and we are off. Remember the wet weather, guys. Come on, don't send it like a bullet into the source. Turn 1. It's all status quo at the minute. No one's coming like a hound dog or sending it from Narnia, which is quite good. So we've got Stiggy's managed to get off the line pretty decent, considering he was DQ'd. Also as Noodles. Diablo looks like he's made up a couple of positions. It all looks pretty decent so far. Let's go to position changes. Farway's up 2. Noodles is now coming under attack from Stocker. Oh, just going to have to stay where you are for the time being. Beaton's up 2. Entron's up 3. If I want to jump up, we don't need that. We need this. We need that on. We need to step with it. All I want to jump on board with is Hassan. Now we're under full racing conditions. I want to see how Hassan's tyres are comparing. Ooh, little bit shaky on the exit there was Hassan. But people just trying to find the grip at the minute, just going around gingerly. This is where they're going to be the test now, coming around Pouon. But this rain looks like it's not going to improve anytime soon. So with 99% of the field on wet tyres. Oh, somebody's run wide, and that's Farwaz. Yeah, they're all tiptoeing, guys, just trying to find where the grip is. Remember, each lap, well, if the rain keeps coming down like it is, then no, but each lap that goes round, they will start creating and finding where the grip is. But it's looking like it's absolutely thundering down at the minute. Not that it matters, because as I said, DRS is not activated, but Pigeon and Trouser are falling out of the 1 second gap. But what that will do, it will lose them slipstream on the car in front. Trouser goes slightly deep into the bus stop, but he's managed to claw back some time, which he was last race actually. In the sprint, he found a lot of time coming through the bus stop. Bab is taking Pigeon, his teammate, going down into the source. Lynx and Entron are having a right old battle, but Hassan's now falling 1.3, so Hassan's, yeah, look, Hassan's struggling at the minute on them inters. Oh, we're going to go, that's a camera shot that is, look. So let's see if Hassan comes under pressure. He's already lost out to his teammate. We're going to jump on board with Entron. He's actually in a blockade. He's in a Haas blockade at the minute. He's got nowhere to go, otherwise Entron would have been able to make a move there. But He went to go around the outside, but he just found himself behind another Haas. He's going to try and he could possibly put it down the inside of Hassan. Links piece, keeping it hanging around the outside. It's absolutely going off here, and you've got all the cars behind him at the minute. Hassan's too wide. That's great driving. Links and Entron, hats off to you fellas. That was fantastic driving around the corner with no name corner. Absolute fantastic that was. Oh, Hassan looking all swirly through Pouon. But let's jump here. It's becoming a four car battle at the front again. And then there's 1.3 to Trouser, 1.5 to Bab, 1.2 to Pigeon. Hassan's 2.4 now. 2.4 off the back of Farwaz. So this Hassan ruining his decision to start on the inters. It doesn't look like the right tyre at the moment, but they may come to him if this rain holds off or eases up, but it doesn't look like it is. If anything, it looks like it's got stronger. The fastest lap's tumbling. Got a 2-minute lap there from Rostocker. Gonna jump on board with Entron and look at the drive he's getting out the corner. Yeah, look, I don't think the inters are the tyre to be on at the minute. And Entron is already yellow on the fuel. Wow. Entron is under-fueled. Wow. Any others? He's the only guy, I believe. Yeah, look, you see the fuel gauge next to the 7. It's already saying he needs to save and find fuel. So that could come into the race. That could come into it at the end, towards the end of the race. Farwaz has taken beaten now. We've still got Stiggy up front, just coming down with Varge. Goes a little bit deep as he showed. He opened the door for Noodles. He jumped back on board with Noodles. He's got the Rainmaster sitting in third, just behind, followed by Pirate Danny. Trousers falling further back. Trousers in a little race of his own at the minute, with a nearly 2 second gap to Pirate Danny and nearly a 2 second gap. So he's got 2 seconds front and back as Trouser. So he just needs to get his head down and keep pumping the laps. But this rain does not look like it's easing off. I think this is here to stay. I think this rain is here to stay for the whole race. So this is where it might come difficult for Trouser. He just needs to get himself into a groove. And as we can see, look, there is a line starting to form. As you can see, the different colours of the track, but I don't think that's going to make. And Trouser's just got half a second there coming through Stavilo to the cars in front. And maybe this is where it is. This is where the slipstream is pulling these guys away from Trouser. It's now 2.7. It looks like Stiggy got a bit squirrely on the exit. Noodles now 2-minute flat basically. Very gingerly round the sauce. And he's using a little bit of VRS to try and stay in contact. Ooh, lay off these curves, lads, in this weather. Lay off the curves. The Trouser even more now in a race of his own. And Noodles has taken Stiggy. And here comes Stocker. Maybe Stiggy was saving a bit of ERS. He's very low in the ERS. You can see, I think the lights will permanently be flashing now because that's another one, Gaz. The wet tyres, possibly. With it being a wet race, Gaz, normally when it's dry, you have to use 2 compounds. You have to use the medium and the hard, for example. In the rain, you don't have to. If these wet tyres could make it the 22 laps, will we see somebody try and do the whole race? This is quite a long pit stop here at Spa-Francorchamps also. So there's another shout. Are we going to see anybody try and do the whole race distance on one set of wet tyres? If you're gentle on your tyres and you don't slide the rear about like Stiggy just did, there is a chance possibly. I've completed, again, I don't know about the tyre wear on this game. This game's maybe different, but I've completed a race round Spa on one set of wet tyres. I've done that before. Like I said, you don't have to pit. You do not have to pit. Hassan's now falling backwards. Hassan will be seriously ruining his decision. Ruining his decision to start on the Minters. He's really struggling now, it's Hassan. And this rain again, I'll say it again, it doesn't look like it's easing up. I think this is here for the whole Grand Prix. So, go back up to the leading pack. I know Trousers normally a racer who's good on his tyres. Now, would that be Trousers thinking? Albeit he's got 4 seconds to the car in front. I would like to see somebody just ping it round the whole 22 laps and just risk it. Somebody just risk it. Maybe Stiggy, Lulu, Stocker, Pirate Danny, Trouser, Pigeon won't, because they're in a championship battle. But somebody who's not, like maybe Diablo, maybe we could see Diablo try and risk it, the whole 22 laps on one set of tyres. Oh, he won't be doing it now because he's just gone right onto the back of it, Ekskonski. And it's a virtual safety car. So this is going to save some, just as I said that, I went on board with him, Gaz. I think I've actually jinxed him this time round. Poor Diablo, he's just lost the part of his wing as well. Look at that, look, it's just, wow, really, really bad, the rain. Yeah, look, you see his end plate's gone. So Diablo's going to have to pit. So this is going to help the tyres. This is not going to put as much wear on them. Trousers had a massive moment. Trousers now 6.2 seconds behind. That may be due to trying to stay within the delta. Because look, it's clawing all that back now. So yeah, that was definitely delta. Definitely delta that was. So Mannix had to slow down and get himself inside the delta in the green, because if you're in the red you'll get a drive-through penalty. So long bet. Is anybody going to pit under the virtual? Here's a question also. Will anybody take advantage of this virtual safety car? And we have a couple of drivers, which is Bab and B2, have took advantage of the drive of the virtual safety car. Now, what wall tyres have Beaton's still on the caution. We've gone back to green flag racing. Drive-through penalty, speeding under the safety car for Grim. No, that's not what Grim wanted. Grim, he went too early. He's gone too early. And Bab and Entron have put the inters on. Bab and Entron have put the inters on. Do they feel that it's going to lighten? Do they feel it's going to... Entron's still got that yellow light on. Wow. I suppose when that virtual was out, he would have gone into fuel saving mode. Because I'm trying to look on his steering wheel, on his fuel level. So it's got 16.1 laps of fuel, I believe that says. So, but Manek is falling again, nearly 7 seconds behind. And I don't know why Bab and Entron would have gone on to the Inter, beaten pitted, and went on to the wet tyre again. Oh, there's a car going really wide, and I think that's just Diablo letting people through. Or maybe that was just because it's a very high speed corner he's put on, so that may have been him struggling with his wing, with his broken wing. We did see him go into the back of Entron. We got another, I believe that's Entron's had a moment on his intermediate tyres. ¿Qué pasa, cariño? Hola. Stiggy's pit. Stiggy's the first one out of his lead pack to pit on lap 6, and he's gone inters. So he's gone inters. Okay, so Diablo just compounds his misery with a 3-second time penalty. He's now pulling into the pit. Dale's coming into the pit. serve his drive-through penalty, so he won't be pitting this time round, I do believe. He'll just be driving straight through the pit. He won't stop in his box. Yeah, no, look, his mechanics are not out. So, Eksgonski's pit, Diablo's pit, and they're all going on the inters now. So, Pirate Danny, we didn't see that. He's now fell 1.7 behind this lead battle. So we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people pit. Pirate Danny goes very wide there at Puon. Very wide at Puon. So when will Noodles and Stopper decide to pit? That's the question. Will it be this time round? Lap 6? Noodles. And then a big old spinners, not spinner, big old tank slapper, arse hanging out, as he always does. Stocker takes a different line there. Through Blanchimont. Pirate Danny's struggling slightly, I do believe. He's now fell on 2.2. Manic's now 8 seconds behind. Noodles comes in. Oh, Stocker comes in and he's actually hit the barrier. I don't think that was a big enough tap to cause any damage. Pirate Danny's pit. Manic's coming to the pit. So is Pigeon. So is Firewide. So everybody's going to pit. Nobody's going to try and do what I said, do the whole race during. Or could Hassan? Could Hassan? Hassan's carrying on. I think this is going to be Hassan up into the lead. No, Stiggy's going to go into the lead of the race. Now Beaton's putting the fastest lap on the wet tyre. So, and they've all come out in front of Hassan, so yeah, no, it's not going to happen. Now Ninters has just put in the fastest lap. So Noodles went in and they come out in front of Stiggy. So the undercut really didn't do anything there for Stiggy. We've got Linksby still out there on the wet tyre. Got to see how he compares to the Inters in front of him. So we've got Trouser now. He's 1.5 seconds behind Hassan. Is Hassan just going to try and go the whole race on these Inters? I very much doubt it. Because they're all the rest of the field now. But Danny does take the position of Link's piece. Noodles has pulled a second out on Stocker. Stiggy staying in touching distance. Pirate Danny's going to try and claw some of that 2.5. I don't know, were they close together before, Hassan and Link's piece? Is he 6 seconds behind? I don't know if they've had a coming together of some sort, I'm not too sure. Were they close before, or is that me just seeing things? What does Link's piece do? Link's piece, and now the lap times are dropping, look, 1:56. Stiggy just beat Beaton's lap, or whoever's lap it was, by 2 seconds. Eksgonski 3 second time penalty for corner cutting. Now, but then the track look like it's getting any. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Oh, there's a bit of a moment there. There's Link's piece on the exit. Stiggy has took Stocker, but Noodles now is running away with this at the minute. He's got a 1.6 second gap. 1.6 out in front is Noodles. But if Stiggy can keep himself in second place, it's not too much damage. He would have lost a few points in the sprint. Remember, there's 10 points difference. But I think they finished caution sector 1. Caution sector 1. What's happened there? Caution sector 1. Is that Hassan? Not Hassan, sorry. Is that Diablo? I think Diablo may have had a moment. but he's looking controlled at the moment. He goes another 10th in front to 1.7 now. He's looking on fire tonight. We're on lap 9 of 22. No, Sir Noodles, nah. No. Alexander, mate. Alexander James Willoughby Williams III. So, old Mr. Alexander III, he's currently now 1.9 seconds. Is this because these two are having a right old ding-dong at the back behind him? That's what Hassan 3-second time penalty. 1:55 now for Noodles. Oh, Stiggy gets all squirrely on the exit of the sauce, and that's allowed Noodles now to go 2 seconds. 2 seconds in front. Stocker drops down a gear, coming up El Rajon and El Rouge. He's got the run on Stiggy, he got the better exit, I do feel, but Stiggy could be burning to try and keep this position, which I think he is. We're going to have a battle coming here soon. Just as we jump on board, it is a battle. There's a yellow flag, but we're back to green flag racing, and I think that's Diablo's had another moment. He now finds himself in 17th in last place. Trouser, as we was talking there, got the move done on Hassan Toya. Link's piece is still out on his 9-lap old wet tyres. But that was 6 seconds. That caution sector one. That's Diablo and Grim going at it again. Or maybe Diablo and Grim had a moment, I'm not too sure. But yeah, Noodles is looking on the different. Pigeon down in 9th. That's very surprising. He's been caught up in this traffic here. It's Pigeon, but Hassan, Trouser is starting to eat into that gap of Linked Piece now. So Phil and Grim and Diablo are going at it again. Oh, pop a bit of wheel banging there between Grim. We're on board with you two boys. We're on board. He tries to put it down the end. Grim looks like he's managed to get it done. Oh, keep it clean, fellas. We're on board. Let's have no shenanigans. I think there may be a few reports firing about after this race between these two. Going at it side by side, and was that a bit of carbon fibre we see? We're seeing more pit stops now. And yeah, that was carbon fibre as Diablo has lost his end plate again. Diablo's lost, and Pigeon 3-second time penalty, and we got beaten in the pits again. We got beaten in the pits again for another set of inters. Now what does Diablo do? Does Diablo show pit? No, he doesn't, but he's going to be struggling with that wing. Jump on board with Grim Sleeper. 3.5 seconds now, Noodles in front. I don't know what's kicking off here between these two. Oh, and he taps that back and he goes round. Does Diablo. It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen. Not been a great Belgian Grand Prix for Diablo. But then, like I said, there may be a few reports coming in between these two because there was a lot of banging and a lot of throwing around them few corners. But Noodles is currently in a different league. Pirate Danny started to claw back that 2 seconds now. I do think it's because the battling going on here. Hence the reason why Noodles now is 3.5 in front. Trousers 11 seconds behind Pirate Danny. Link's piece has pitted. Now finds himself in 11th place on very fresh inters. Beaten pitted again. I don't know if that was for a wing. I'm not too sure about that, but we'll soon find out. Stiggy's managed to recharge his ERS. He's got a decent bit of ERS. And Diablo is now I think Grim Maybe. I think that's fair from Grim. But I think Grim see that he may have tapped him slightly, so he's give the position back to Diablo. If that is what you've done there, fair. But Diablo's had a big moment there. It's absolutely kicking off between these two at the back. But I do think there Grim slowed down to give Diablo his position back as he felt that tap. Well, he didn't feel the tap did actually spin him, but it was no malice in that. It was just caught out by braking. But I think if Diablo does stay out, which he has, I think this is going to be a race-long battle between these two. Pigeon finally gets himself in front of his teammate. Stocker and Stiggy still haven't changed positions, and he wishes. Pirate Danny has now got himself right on the back of this battle, but this is the battle I'm interested in, albeit for 16th to 17th, between Diablo and Grim, because Diablo's going to struggle going up here. Now Grim's going to get a good run on him now. I think Diablo knows with that wing damage he just can't fight it. Grim's just got so much more grip, so much more downforce. And it's not just the end plate, you can see the top shelf of that wing is also off. Look, I don't know if we can see it, but yeah, he's only got the two bottom shelves of the front wing. So he's got a hell of a lot of wing damage there as Diablo. And that car is going to be handling like an absolute wheelbarrow at the minute. Bab pits again. And the rain now on visually on screen is starting to ease up. Here you go, Stocker now. Does this where Stocker makes his move? I believe it will be. I very much doubt. I don't think that's the right call from Bab. He's gone onto the dry tyre. I don't think it's dry enough yet. I was just about to say, and look, there it just goes to show. Look, could the last 2 laps of this race, could the last 3 laps of this race be in dry conditions? Definitely not dry conditions now. And there you go, it just goes to show you, there you go. Definitely not time for dry tyres now. So that's just basically cost Bab any decent finishing position. And he's going to get done by Raglan, he's going to get done by Beaton. But it could be, and we're on board here now, Beaton's not going to look for a move down the inside. Could be time for dry tyres soon, definitely not now, but it'll make it interesting at the end. Will make it interesting at the end. Grim seems to have dropped Diablo now. That's 1 point, so he can just concentrate on his own race. Noodles is 4.3 seconds now. So it's been an absolute masterclass from Noodles today so far. So the main question is now, are we just going to see these tyres? Because it's still drizzling. It's still going to take some time for the rain and the track to dry up. Stocker's now flying on a 153.5. So we're just waiting to see now how long, or people just going to just crack on and go to the end. We're on board with Stiggy now. He hasn't had the best of El Rouge and Radions. But I believe Rostocker has turned these up. Yeah, he's sitting there in none. So hence the reason why Stiggy got that overtake done, because Rostock is just, I believe, he's just preserving his ERS, trying to recharge. Pirate Danny's now getting himself right. So it's 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 for this podium, because I do believe, I don't want to jinx it, but I do believe Noodles has got this race sewn up, albeit with, just trying to work out, I mean, that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22. 8 laps left, still, though, including the one we're on. And the thing is as well, he's struggled quite a lot around Pooh on his Danny tonight. It's the 3rd time we've seen him go off. But remember, it's such a long lap, like we're seeing, it's like 150s. So it would take maybe a lap or 2. If it stops raining, only maybe a lap or 2 for this track to start drying out. And vice versa the other way, when it's dry, it can only take a lap or 2 to the track to get absolutely soaking wet. But I don't think we're going to be seeing, as long as this rain keeps drizzling, I don't think we'll be seeing any dry tyres for the end. He's now 5 seconds out in front of his Noodles. And there you go, first man, 150, got himself 153.3. No one's matching that for the time being. Stiggy's now in front of Stocker. This where Stocker chooses, he feels he wants to make his move again. Because now Pirate Danny very much well involved in this fight now. Charles going to kind of come under attack soon from Pigeon and Farwise. Pigeon does have that 3 second time penalty. He's now just been done by Farwise going down into the source, but Pigeon keeps it there on the inside. They want to get, are we going to get our first 2x2 up El Rouge and Radion, or are they going to sort themselves out? And they might just get themselves sorted out in time. Oh, Pigeon got all squirrely on the exit of Radion. Oh, and another heart in the mouth moment there from Pigeon. So here we go, in this 3-car battle, Stiggy, Stocker and Pirate Danny. Let's see how Danny gets himself. Danny's sitting there on nearly 100% ERS. As he goes through Poulon this time, very gingerly I must say, but he doesn't run off track, and Diablo has got himself back in front of Grim. You know what's happened there, these two have been having a race-long battle. Grim's sitting there on 100% ERS, Diablo is literally out. So, where are we? We're just... And soon, with all this battling, they may be coming under attack from... Oh, gets all swirly there. Grim picks up a 3 second time penalty. Now that puts them both on equal. They've both got 3 second time penalties. But here goes Grim. We're very close to the rear tyre of... gets himself very close. Here we go. Look at this camera shot. That's a fantastic shot, that is. Diablo just doesn't have the downforce. In that car. As you can see the damage that he's got when he comes out of here. Look, the left hand side of that front wing is literally hanging on like hellfire. Look at it. It's absolutely chewed to pieces. Anyway, we'll jump back on these when we see them close again. But currently, as we are, 6 seconds now, Noodles, albeit he's 6 seconds in front. We'll give him a little bit of screen time. And yeah, I don't think it's going to dry up. I don't think track will be... It could stop raining, but I don't think... and Hassan's on 15 lap hold, isn't it? Hassan might be trying to go the whole hog. He's got 1.3 to Entron behind. Is Hassan going to try and go the whole race on one set of tyres? I think he is. Speed pits now. That drops him down to where Bab is. And Diablo is taking Grim again. There we go. Jump back on board with these two. It's not about PGR. It's 16th and 17th place, but it's still absolutely battling for every single position. There's been a little bit of wheel banging here and there, but we're going to go back on board. We're on board with Grim now. He got a bit squirrely, and it's where he picked up his 3 second penalty last time. A lot cleaner through it that time, and he's got the run. And 52.5 for Noodles. He didn't pull away from me as much as I thought there. And these two have been going at it. Oh, he has a big moment there. There's Grim. Gets all up, all over the curb. But Diablo, with that wing damage, just cannot capitalise on that mistake from Grim. And this is where he's going to come in. This is where Grim's car is going to be something. Look at that. Look, it's just so much better than Diablo through Pouon. Albeit, it weren't too bad there with that wing damage from Diablo. Let's jump on board with Diablo. We're going to see how these two get going again. Speaking of, actually, I do want to go and check. Entron still sitting there on a yellow fuel gauge. So is his fuel going to last to the end? And he's right on the back of Hassan Toya now. Right on the back of Hassan Toya. And he's got 5 lap fresh tyres in him. And Diablo gets in front of Grim again. And Grim's decided to come into the pit. Grim's coming into the pit. Is this going to be dry tyres for Grim? Pigeon picks up another 3 seconds. That's not what he wants. Albeit it's not going to cost him a lot. Oh, it could cost him. If Entron gets in front of Hassan, which I don't believe will be that much longer, he could lose his position to Entron. It's currently 5.5 seconds in front of Entron. And Extonski picks up a 3-second time penalty. Stocker with a 52.1 took chunk. Oh, Entron, 3-second time penalty. That's not what he wanted. That is not what he wanted there. Pirate Danny goes for softs. Here we go. Here we go. He's risking it all, Pirate Danny. He's going to come out in a bit of traffic now. Caution set to 3. That was Matt F1 UK, I believe. Hassan's now pit. Entron's, but I think everybody's going to come and pit in for the dry tyre now. Hassan goes softs. Forward, Pirate Danny. I think Pirate Danny definitely get that removed. He was on board with that, Danny. No worries, mate. We're on board with that, bud. You're definitely 100%. 100% you're getting that penalty removed, mate. Don't you worry about that. 100%. And he's picked up that. You get that removed as well, because now Pirate Danny's on 20 seconds worth of penalties. Damn. But he's getting them removed. Don't worry about that. And there we go. The track is now ready for dry tyres. The track is now ready for dry tyres. And will Danny... Whoa. Will Danny undercut Noodles? 16, 22. It's going to be very close. Stocker stayed out on the inters. Stocker has stayed out on his inters. Does Stocker feel that he can gain the time and get to the end? So they've got a lot of time to make up. And here's Pirate Danny. He's not got Noodles, but Pirate Danny's going to get Stiggy, I believe. Oh, not with that, he's not. Yes, he is. So this is interesting now. So Noodles has 9 seconds to gain. 9.6 seconds to gain on Stocker. In 19... Matt, oh, there's so much going on at the minute. 9.2, 9. Let's keep an eye on this clock, alright? 8.9. He's absolutely eaten into that lead. Has Stocker made a mistake by staying out? Has Stocker made a mistake by staying out? Ignore them penalties on Pirate Danny. He's definitely getting them removed. Now Bab's tyres have finally be the ones that are working. But he went on them 6 laps too early. 7.9. Pirate Danny's not making the gains I thought he would have though. 7.3. Farways is going to make up some positions here. So is Trouser with 1-2 cars pitting. Again, he's got 20 seconds of time penalties there, Pirate Danny, but Pirate Danny's just not making the gains in Noodles, albeit they're on the same tyre. Grim on a 150.45. Trying to work out where everybody is. 6.4 is the gap. And he didn't pit again, did Stocker. Pirate Danny 148.3. 20, 21, 22. You've got 3 laps to gain 6 seconds, but he took 3 seconds on that last lap. I reckon this is an easy job if he keeps it pointing straight. Verstappen could still be on for 2nd place because Pirate Danny's just not making the gains. I don't believe. He's 11 seconds behind Rostocker. Noodles! It's got a 3-second time penalty! Whoa! That changes things huge! Stiggy, right. So it's 4 seconds now. There's Stocker, you can see him. You can see him. Stocker's got his McLaren teammate in front of him. Or no, Stocker's already overtook him. Okay. 2.6 now, but it's 5.6, 5.4, 5.3. Because remember the 3-second time penalty, 5.2. So if Stocker, it's going to be hard. If Stocker can keep it within the 3-second gap, he'll win this race with that Noodles penalty. 1.9, call it 4.9. Farways takes linked pieces, also decided to stay out. Entron's also decided to stay out. 1.4. Is this going to be a smart play? Is this a smart play? Is he going to let Diablo go in front of him and get DRS? No, he's not. But here goes Noodles now. He hasn't got DRS this time round, but it'll only be a matter of time. And then will he be able to pull 3 seconds out in front of Stocker? I think he might do. These soft tyres just haven't worked for Danny. Stiggy's going to catch him up now. Diablo gets a 3-second warning for corner cutting. Danny could come under attack here now from Stiggy on this next time round on the Kemmel Straight and lose that last podium because they're not catching Noodles. Noodles is all over the back of Stocker. There we go. So Noodles now needs to pull out that 3-second time penalty. And could Diablo, there you go. There you go. That's it. Race done. Race done. Noodles has got it. I was just about to say, could Noodles get in the front of his teammate and give him DRS down the straight? But that looks, he's had a big moment there. But it's not going to happen because Stockers has now picked up a time penalty. And look, he's only 1.5 ahead. So if Stocker wouldn't have got that penalty, Stocker might have won this race. Very intriguing. Pirate Danny 147.4, but he's going to come under attack from Stiggy behind. 2 seconds now. I don't think Danny will get second, mate, 'cause I think he's going to get overtaken by Stiggy now. But they could catch Rostocker. And Rostocker could now fall off the podium with that time penalty. Rostocker's going to now lose out to Stiggy. Stiggy's going to get promoted, and then look, Noodles did get 3.4, so it wouldn't have helped anyway. A lot of penalties. We've got Stiggy, we've got Farwaz, we've got Trouser and Linked Piece. And Stocker spun! Wow! Stocker's just going to have to settle for 4th place now. Unlucky Stocker, mate. See what you tried to do, bud. No. Come on, Stocker. Get yourself to the end, mate. You've got the car 23 seconds behind you, bud. You still pick up a 4th place, mate. You still pick up 4th. Stocker, no. Come on, Stocker. Keep it going, bud. I don't know if that's the tyres or not, but... Or has he got a puncher? Stocker got a puncher. think Stocker may have a puncher. Stocker's got a rear puncher. Stocker's got a rear right-hand puncher. Look, can you see it? Stocker's got a puncher. Stocker's got a puncher. If he can get his car to the end, he's got Farwaz 4.3 behind him. Hamilton vibes all over again. He's all off track. It's Stocker. He's struggling. He's going to lose out to Farwaz. Sorry, I should have gone to Noodles crossing the line, but... and he spun again. He's going to lose. Oh, that's unlucky for Stocker. He's going to go tumbling. Stocker's finished. He finished. He didn't lose out to think. He got that home with the puncher. Wow, what exciting. Wow, Stocker got a puncher right at the very end. So we got Noodles, followed by Stiggy, followed by Pirate Danny. He didn't lose that 20 seconds to... Hey, well done. P6, no traction. There you go, in the rain as well. So Pirate Danny, not that them penalties are going to take any notice because he can get them removed, but it's not going to make a big difference. If he would have lost out to Farwaz, then maybe, yeah. But yeah, it was Noodles by Stiggy. Oh, I know, Fidgy. No, I know, mate. Noodles, followed by Stiggy, followed by Pirate Danny, Farwaz. Stock across the line with a puncher on his car. Trouser. Links piece stayed out on the Inters. Shout out to Stocker and Links piece. And Entron staying out on the Inters. Hassan Toya. Entron, Pigeon, Beaten, Bab, Exgonski, Ratigan, Matifon UK, Grim, and Diablo. Yeah, he'll get my driver of the day as well. Because up until the pit stops and stuff like that, he was just in a different world today with Noodles. Noodles, you get my driver of the day, mate. But yeah, another great finish from the Williams boys. Great finish. First and fifth, extending their lead in the constructors. They're looking pretty strong now, the Williams boys. But Noodles, you have to change that, mate. Honestly, I'll take that driver of the day off you just for that celebration there, mate. Seriously. No mucking about. So, what a dramatic end to the race. With Stocker getting that puncher. Wow. But yeah, I'll give it to Noodles. Great race there from Farwaz. Look, first and fourth for the Williams boys. They're looking nailed on for this constructors. So Noodles, Stiggy, Pirate Danny, Farwaz, Stocker, Trouser, Links, Hassan Toya, Entron, Pigeon, Beaten, Bab, Exgonski, Ratigan, Matifon UK, Grim, Diablo. And for the whole race weekend, there you go. But there'll be more points, obviously, in PGR. So he's gained some points back, has Noodles. He's gained to maybe only be about a 3-4 point gap going into next week. But we'll all have to wait and see. But yeah, quite an exciting Belgian Grand Prix, as it always is when the weather's involved. But yeah, gentlemen, fantastic. Well, Stocker, unlucky, mate. How you got that car home? Brilliant, absolutely brilliant, mate. I know you're more likely seething a little bit now, but the way you got that car home, give me Lewis Hamilton vibes, mate. But yeah, that's been me. This has been Legacy. I'm back. I'm back on Tuesday. Got decent headphones now, so I'll be back on Tuesday with Stiggy. Hopefully, we can get more numbers than I have seen the last few weeks. But yeah, I'm back Tuesday. Tune in tomorrow for the 100% race with Reevski. Tune in on Tuesday across 4 divisions. Well, 3 divisions currently. Wednesday, we're back with DTS, Armour, Frank, and Lemons. Thursday's F2 with Reevski again, I believe. Friday's Realistic with Fear. And who else does Realistic? I think it was Mav last week. I don't know who it is. But yeah, gentlemen, have yourself. Enjoy what's left of the weekend. And I've been Mick, and I'll catch you all on the rebound, lads. Take care.